This is Elise.
Elise, it's Kayla.
Kayla, hi. How'd you get this number?
I am so sorry to call you at home, but I need to ask you something, and it kind of couldn't wait.
Is everything okay?
This is a little sensitive, but I trust you.
Oh, good, I guess.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask. Do you think I can still play 20s?
What?
I mean, like, late 20s, but what do you think? I know what you're gonna say. I play a lot younger because I'm small, and that's true. But now that I'm kind of in my 30s, I don't know. What do you think?
Why are you asking?
Elise, do you have a dream play? As a director, a show you've always wanted to do?
Yeah, actually, I've always hoped that someday a production of The Lion in...
For me, it's Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. I've always wanted to play Honey. It's my favorite show. I've seen it so many times, I practically have it memorized already. And Honey, it's actually a really hard role. Everybody always does it with that squeaky Sandy Dennis voice. Oh, little Brandy, never mix, never worry. I know she won the Oscar,
Well...
but Honey doesn't always have to be Sandy Dennis, Elise.
Kayla, are you reading audition notices?
Yes, and the Shepherd's doing Who's Afraid, and I think this might be maybe my last chance to play Honey.
I thought you were done with acting. All that talk about...
Yes, but I'm drunk, Elise. It's like Tinder.
I don't really know what that is.
You're like, I love being single. Being single is the best. I don't even miss sex anymore. But then you have a couple of drinks at home alone, and pretty soon you're swiping right because some guy's eyes look like he'd be a good father.
So now you're looking at audition notices.
And I am swiping right, Elise. Closer? Sure, I'll go out for that. Either role. Night Mother? Why not? Take me out? Sure, because maybe they have a concept. Maybe they're making it softball.
I think you could play Honey, sure.
Thank you.
That's usually a pretty dark show, lighting-wise. But are you sure you want to start acting again? You've been so happy being out of it.
Those kids, Elise, they don't want to know about history.
They just want...
They just want to talk about mother***ing Hamilton.
Maybe wait until tomorrow before you sign up for any auditions.
That's a good idea. You're right. I'm sure everything will look differently in the morning. But, Honey, I just want to make sure I'm not throwing away my shots.
Isn't that the big song from Hamilton, My Shot?
They've broken me. Okay. I'm gonna take a walk and try and just relax.
Yeah? Well, be safe. It's late.
It's okay. I'm in Uptown. I like it. Uptown. It's quiet. Uptown.
Guessing also from Hamilton. I really gotta check out Hamilton. We need to think about how to connect to our audience. One thing that we used to use a lot is pop culture, name dropping. The music kids listen to, shows they watch, singers, actors, icons. Every day, CNN tells me what Harry Styles did last night. I have no idea who that is, but I bet these kids do.
A lot of this can be improvised, but we'll want to do some research and find ways to incorporate it.
Hey, Typhoid Mary, are you contagious right now?
No,
You sure? You sound like Scarlett Johansson after a carton of Camels.
I'm fine.
Yeah, Gabby.
I know we've been taking most of our inspiration from the old cautionary tale scripts, but there's a new issue I think would be an important addition.
The patriarchy?
Man buns.
Restrooms?
That might be a little too political.
I just mean the state of them. They are not sanitary.
Fashionable agnosticism?
Craft beer as a culture.
The rising cost of education.
The rising cost of theater tickets.
The new man that moved into the apartment under me, who calls the landlord every time I cook fish. Close your own window, mister! I don't know what you're talking about.
The internet.
No.
It's a really important issue.
You can't make typing exciting. God knows Hollywood's tried.
I'm not talking about people typing. I'm talking about kids being targeted on the internet by predators. I'm talking about guys taping their girlfriends during sex and putting the videos on YouTube when they get dumped.
Remember, we're talking about high school students.
So am I.
Jesus, God, what is wrong with all of you?
The internet's a really dangerous place.
And don't forget about porn.
Here we go.
You can find anything. MILFs, GILFs, people with animals, people with food, people with fists.
Have you been looking through your boyfriend's browser history again?
Daniel, our youth minister, is not my boyfriend. And he's doing research for a sermon on this very subject.
Cassidy, I would love to see your boyfriend's sermon about fisting. Would you videotape it for me?
No, Greet. You would have to come to church, where your skin would blister and burn.
Maybe we should get back to work.
Since we're on this
Or
subject,
not.
somebody explain sexting to me.
What do you mean?
It's like you're texting
Yes, Gabby?
on your phone,
Got that part.
but about sex.
Okay, and with pictures? You take naked pictures of yourself and send them to people?
Sometimes. People do. I read on BuzzFeed.
And that's appealing? Receiving a picture of somebody's funny finger or cootie cat?
We're gonna come back to those.
That's sexy? Thank you, Andy. See, I just don't...
Oh, wait, I can do better.
What are you...
There.
Still not doing it for me. See, I just don't...
Oh.
Are you...
Okay, that one I recognize.
What? Oh, all the right moves.
Wow.
See, I don't care whose it is. You're not selling me on the appeal.
Who are the first two?
Liam Neeson.
Really? Both?
How do you spell Fassbender?
He is versatile.
Heath and Brokeback.
Sad penis.
Guys, thanks. I think we can move on. Thank you, Yukon. Michelangelo's David.
I sent Jay Davidson.
Who did you send?
Oh, nobody.
It was yourself, wasn't it?
Probably not.
Gabby, I think it's an interesting idea. I just don't think that the internet itself can be considered a threat.
The internet is one of the greatest tools ever devised for the democratization of information and the equalization of the individual. I mean, ask yourself, would the Arab Spring have even been possible without the internet?
I don't know.
I mean, I get it, the concerns and everything. I mean, of course, it can be abused like anything, but I just don't want to see us succumb to the Luddism so prevalent in the older generations.
Does she mean me?
Yeah.
I'm the first to admit that I don't really understand new technology, but I don't really understand the Arab Spring either. I'm not anti-technology. I'm just dumb.
The internet's awesome for actors.
Ooh, how?
You've got access to like every great performance of all time. And not just movies. There's a ton of old plays too. Google around, you can find some crazy stuff. Also, there's all kinds of acting opportunities. If you're looking for on-camera work, web series are great.
You've done that?
Yeah, I've been in this show for like 2 years.
What show?
It's about a race of superpowered mutant college kids who get commissioned by the FBI to catch a supercriminal. It's called Hyperactives.
That sounds like it's about ADHD.
I said that. But we actually get good traffic from concerned parents who find us by accident.
That sounds ambitious.
Totally. I play the FBI agent who's like their handler.
What's your name?
Agent Handler. I just got that. So layers.
So it's like a sci-fi action show.
Yeah. Every episode is about me meeting one of the hyperactives and talking about their powers.
Just talking?
Yeah, well, mostly. But talking in different places. Sometimes it's this one dude's house. Sometimes it's this other dude's apartment. Keeps it interesting. We talk about their powers, then we hear about something the supervillain's done, and we race off to battle him.
Do we ever get to see these battles?
Or the powers?
It's all building to that. We'll see everything in the finale. If we reach our Kickstarter goal.
Gabby, you make a good point, but I just don't think that we'll be able to sell the idea that the internet is a real threat, you know? Something that needs to be guarded against or, stopped the way our other issues do.
Hey, Danilo's right about the theater stuff you can find online. Someone even uploaded an old Cautionary Tale show.
What?
Yeah, from 1988. Look, Elise, it's you.
Played every single part in that barber shop. Eddie Murphy did every single.
Okay, shut down the internet.
They sat at the table at the same time. I know, it's camera trickery, dude. Special effects, like Star Wars. Dave, man, what happened? You were supposed to meet us so we could go see Coming to America again.
Dude, it's even funnier the third time. Eddie Murphy's gonna be a star forever.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. Elise and I got in a big fight. She's wigging out.
Man, she is bogus. You need to tell her to take a chill pill.
She's probably on the rag.
Ooh.
No, dude, she's not on the rag. That's the whole problem.
Oh my God, Allie! I can't believe your brother got us tickets to Def Leppard at the Met Center! All 3 nights! Elise, what's wrong?
Nothing. Dave and I had a big fight last night.
With Dave? What could you fight about? He's so fine.
Yeah, he's righteous. You're so lucky. I know. I thought he was righteous too. Now I'm not so sure.
What happened?
We did it.
We had sex.
It was wicked. Until it wasn't.
I thought it would be okay if we loved each other.
So we didn't use a condom. Big whoop.
Except it was a big whoop. Because now I'm pregnant.
It's weird. What should have been so rad could be the biggest mistake of my life.
This should be awesome. So why do I feel like I'll regret this for the rest of my life? We should have used that for our wedding vows.
I hope we don't get AIDS.
We've been looking for you a long time, Kendrick.
People just call me Kenny.
Why's that?
Because of what I can do.
Telekinesis. So it's true.
I wish it wasn't, but yeah, it is. I've been moving things since I was born.
With your mind?
Yes.
Can you show me?
Not right now.
I need proof.
Oh, you'll get your proof. You'll get it soon.
I damn well better.
Director Powers, Agent Handler. You know I don't like to interrupt you while you're working, but I am your boss.
Of course, sir. What is it that's happening?
It's Skivor.
isn't it? And something about the reservoir?
Yes. Anton Skeevor has detonated an EMP. It's evaporated the city's water supply. Come look.
My God. I've never seen anything like this.
The water. It's all gone.
It's panic and desolation out there. It's the worst thing I've ever seen.
Sir, we have to stop Skeevor.
First, we have to find him.
I might know where he is. I heard someone at school say something. Let me go grab my coat and I'll show you.
Handler. When I came in, how did you know I was here about Skeevor?
I guessed.
Guessed bullcrap. You even knew about the reservoir. What aren't you telling me?
Sir, being around all these hyperactives,
Yes?
I think it's made me one of them.
When I came in, you read my mind.
Psychic ability. Yes, sir. Also, pyrokinesis. I can start fires just by thought.
Can you show me?
Not right now.